Now, tonight to take you to a part of Kenya that's often in the headlines but barely understood. A place of breathtaking beauty and heartbreaking violence. The Kerio Valley, where banditry, cattle rustling and conflict have claimed hundreds of lives, displaced families and left children growing up in fear. But behind the gunfire and sirens are deeper questions. Who fuels this violence? Why has it lasted this long? And what is the government actually doing about it? Tonight, we unpack the roots of the Kerio Valley conflict, the human cost, and the fight to bring peace to the Valley of Death. Let's talk about Kerio Valley, a region that's back in the headlines and not for the right reasons.
Sisi tunaomba kama community, tumechoka kusika watu. The people who are killing these people wako hapo kwa valley, everybody knows. Wako hapo chini ya escarpment.
Sisi tumekuwa wakimbizi mali hapo.
We have over 10,000 people who have been displaced.
Ni kama tuko wafungwa kwa nchi ambayo ni yetu. Hapa ni Turukana na hapa ni Kenya. Tungetaka kukaa kama Wakenya wengine.
The bandits are gaining more resolve and strength every day.
Mimi nataka niwaeleze ya kwamba tutamalizana na mambo ya banditry.
3 people have been killed in the latest banditry attack in Marsabit County.
We cannot continue to lose lives. Our children cannot continue to be out of school.
Rising insecurity in Kerio Valley has led to growing concern among professionals.
Hata wale watu wajeuri wachache wako pale. Hawa nitawazamisha.
Tutapambana na wao vilivyo.
2 police national reservists have been killed by armed bandits.
We cannot continue to lose our security officers at the hands of a few bandits.
1 person has been killed and 2 others injured in the latest banditry attack.
Tutatumia nguvu yote ya kiserikali.
We are moving the military here permanent.
And it was an emotional send-off for 5 people who were killed in Laminyusi village in West Pokot County by suspected bandits.
Kwani ni shetani ama ni mtu?
But what's really going on there? Why has this violence lasted for generations? And can anything change? Let's unpack it. Kerio Valley runs along the Elgeyo escarpment, touching parts of Elgeyo Marakwet, Baringo, and West Pokot counties. It's known for its scenic views, fertile land, and for decades now, violent cattle raids. Think of it like a house with siblings who live in different rooms, but there's only one bathroom, one TV, and one plate of food. Now add poverty, politics, drought, and a lot of illegal guns, and you've got conflict just one raid away. That's what it's like for communities in Kerio Valley, all fighting for the same resources: land, water, and cattle. Cattle rustling has existed in this region for generations. Among the Pokot, Marakwet, and Tugen communities, it was once tied to cultural identity, even rites of passage for young warriors, a way to earn respect or pay dowry. But in the 1990s, something shifted. What was once largely communal and traditional became more militarized, more deadly. Automatic rifles replaced spears. Retaliation became the norm. One village attacks, the next hits back, and so the cycle continues. In 2017, a government-led disarmament push failed to yield lasting results. By 2022, the situation had escalated so severely that banditry was officially declared a national crisis.
We are going to have an unprecedented operation here. the residents of this place, I have even told the elders I met here, it is going to be a painful experience. I cannot lie to anybody. It's going to be a painful experience. But we are going to go after these people with maximum fire and maximum force.
The state has sent in police, the Kenya Defence Forces and National Police Reservists. In February 2023, the government declared parts of 6 counties, Turkana, West Pokot, Elgeyo Marakwet, Baringo, Laikipia and Samburu as disturbed and dangerous areas, paving the way for security operations to flush out bandits. And in 2025, the violence resurged yet again, forcing the closure of at least 73 schools and displacing hundreds of families.
We will negotiate with no bandit. You either surrender your gun or we will still come for you. No amount of threats is going to stop us from going for them.
The violence is driven by a mix of historical grievances and modern pressures. Easy access to illegal firearms has turned age-old rivalries into deadly battles. Droughts and shrinking pastures have intensified the scramble for land and livestock. Youth with few jobs and fewer opportunities are often drawn into the cycle of violence. The cost is steep. Every bullet costs a child their education. Every raid costs a mother her son. Hospitals are overwhelmed. Families are forced to flee, and trust in the government's ability to protect crumbles by the day.
We cannot be in a country where we are able to discover all these issues and we are not able to reveal who these people are.
The government says it's making gains, but locals say the response is like treating malaria with Panadol. It masks the symptoms, not the cause. If history tells us anything, it's that peace cannot be enforced with guns alone. It needs trust, development, and community leadership. So when we talk about Kerio Valley, don't just hear banditry. Hear the mothers, the teachers, the children, the future at stake.